Hello guys, NautoAce here, and I want to give my thoughts something from Mortal Kombat 1. So I've been following the Summer Game Fest, Gamescom, Evo, etc, etc, etc. They've been giving out more info about Mortal Kombat 1. So with that said, during Comic-Con, Ed Boon showed the DLC character for the first season. Yes, unfortunately it was leaked by Amazon, so they just said, why not just show them? And here it is. So what you're looking at right now are the 6 characters for Season 1 for Mortal Kombat 1. Of course, 3 of them are from Mortal Kombat. Okay, whatever. Good, bad, it's up to you. Of course, the other 3 are guest character. Of course, yes, Omni-Man and Homelander, they're like a Superman bad guy. I don't really follow the show. I heard they're good, but according to Ed Boon, it's going to be different. It is what it is. Let's just wait and see. According to him, April 2024 will be Homelander. He'll be the first one. And of course, you see Peacemaker from the Snyderverse, Suicide Squad, good movie to some extent. You got John Cena as Peacemaker. What am I giving my thoughts about this? First of all, as for the character, whatever, it is what it is. Their decision, whatever the reason is, that's what it is. Why the guest characters? Probably something to do with Warner Brothers game. Again, they're funding the game, so what can you do? Guest characters are saying, pop culture, whatever. But to some extent, that, and I said this already in the past, I did talk about this with Injustice 2, where they put in Sub-Zero and Raiden. Why not just eventually just do another Mortal Kombat versus DC? Yes, if you've been following the story, they did that before, which is Mortal Kombat 8. It's canon, but it's on a different timeline. I know it's weird. I mean, heck, that's what this Mortal Kombat is all about. Multiple timeline, but whatever. Anyway, so if you're just going to put some DC hero character in Mortal Kombat, why not eventually just revisit Mortal Kombat versus DC? Yes, the first one wasn't really that good. It's okay for what it is. Not a lot of content behind it. I think it was online. Combo trial, story mode, and arcade mode. It is what it is. I got hyped. I bought it at launch, but then the game was just meh. But with that said, you learned from the Mortal Kombat reboot and the Injustice game, so why not revisit that crossover again? I know in the past, Ed Boon did say that because of the backlash with Mortal Kombat versus DC, that the theme, NetherRealm Studios said that they will never do a DC versus Mortal Kombat. Kind of fortunate when he said that, but again, maybe 2025, 2026, maybe 2027, who knows? Maybe outsource it to a different group. Why not do, well, I call it now, rather than Mortal Kombat versus DC, Midway versus DC Comics. So not only have Mortal Kombat characters, maybe somebody from Total Carnage, Smash TV, Rampage, Sinister, you name it, whatever, any Midway IP versus DC. Heck, maybe they can even go beyond DC to some extent, since they have Homelander, Omni-Man, RoboCop, Rambo, Predator. I mean, granted they're licensed, but if you play your card right, maybe Warner Bros. Can do it. So I'm not really kind of irking about the characters for the DLC. It is what it is. It's just kind of weird that you're just putting a lot of DC characters to some extent on Mortal Kombat, pop culture characters. Like I said, why not just do an all-star game after Mortal Kombat 1? I'm just saying it would be interesting. I know, like I said, he doesn't want to do it because of the backlash, because maybe there's some criteria. Again, that's why Injustice is T rating, that basically is out of this world rather than Fatality. Maybe that's the probably right move. Have Mortal Kombat characters instead, or I said Midway, maybe just a T rating, and then rather than Fatality, or maybe for the Mortal Kombat character, the Fatality can be a super move. Just make that reference, but again, it's still like a Marvel vs. Capcom Injustice style with super move. Just saying. I know the biggest problem was that they're trying to do Mortal Kombat with DC with Fatality. So of course, DC superhero, they don't kill, you know that rule. So that's what they got, Brutality instead. But again, kind of makes sense to some extent. But I'm just saying that make a new version revisited Mortal Kombat or Midway versus DC, but in a game engine style of Injustice instead. It'll make sense to some extent. It will make sense since you're putting Raiden, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Injustice. So Why not? Just saying there. I mean, rather than being fatality, let that be Mortal Kombat. With this one, again, I'm probably just gonna call it Midway versus DC Comic. Why not just make it out of this world? Crazy like Marvel versus Capcom. And like I said, for the Mortal Kombat, their super move is just fatality. Maybe they could even be a joke like, oh, censorship or whatever. Like, oh, technical difficulty, something like that. Who knows? But seeing that Mortal Kombat, they're putting in guest characters, again, pop culture characters. Why not just have those pop culture characters be in one game versus, again, like I said, with Midway characters, Injustice or DC characters? I mean, granted by the license issue, but if they do it right, maybe. I mean, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, just saying there. So, yeah, so my thoughts about the DLC character, whatever, it is what it is. Looks good. For the characters, yeah, Ermac doesn't look like a ninja, whatever. Takeda's back from the new generation, Quan Chi, and then you got John Cena as Peacemaker, maybe John Cena as Striker. That would be at least good. That have a Striker skin for John Cena, that would be awesome. Omni-Man and Homelander, whatever, it is what it is there. So that's my thoughts on the DLC character. Again, they're not going to come out starting on April of 2024. We'll just have to wait and see how they work. So with that, I'll see you guys later.
The featured player's win streak has been stopped. We currently have a player on a winning streak.